Imagine discovering that the greatest healing power you have been searching for has been with you since the day you were born. Not inside a medicine bottle. Not inside a hospital. Not hidden in some distant place. But within your own breath, your heartbeat, and the silent life force flowing through every cell of your body. It sounds almost unbelievable, doesn't it? Yet for thousands of years, spiritual masters have taught that the human body possesses an incredible natural intelligence designed to protect, repair, and restore itself. In today's world, we have become experts at treating symptoms, but we often forget to ask a much deeper question. Why did the illness begin in the first place? We rush from one solution to another, searching for quick relief, while ignoring the quiet messages our body has been trying to share with us all along. Every moment of exhaustion, every sleepless night, every ache, every feeling of stress may be more than just a problem to eliminate. Sometimes these experiences are gentle signals inviting us to slow down, reflect, and reconnect with ourselves. Paramahansa Yogananda taught that true healing begins when the body, the mind, and the soul come back into harmony. His wisdom reminds us that lasting wellness is not created by fear, but by awareness, inner peace, disciplined living, and a conscious connection with the divine. In this video, we will explore 3 timeless spiritual principles inspired by his teachings that can help you reconnect with your body's natural healing intelligence. These ideas are not meant to replace doctors, medicine, or professional medical care. Instead, they are practices that can support your overall well-being and help you build a healthier relationship with your body, your mind, and your spirit. Stay with me until the very end, because the final principle may completely transform the way you think about health, healing, and the incredible power that has always existed within you. Most people believe that every illness has only one solution, a medicine. If we have a headache, we take a pill. If we catch a cold, we drink syrup. If we feel anxious or stressed, we immediately look for something that will make the feeling disappear. While modern medicine plays a very important role and should always be respected, have you ever stopped for just a moment to ask yourself a deeper question? Why did your body become unwell in the first place? Your body is constantly communicating with you. It speaks through tiredness, pain, poor sleep, low energy, digestive problems, and many other small signals that we often ignore. Instead of listening, we simply try to silence those signals and continue with our busy lives. But what if those symptoms are not your enemy? What if they are messages asking you to slow down and make a change? Paramahansa Yogananda taught that every human being has a divine healing intelligence already present within. According to his teachings, the body naturally works day and night to restore balance, repair itself, and protect us. However, this inner healing power becomes weaker when our lives are filled with constant stress, unhealthy food, negative thinking, lack of rest, and endless distractions. Imagine a tree with weak roots. No matter how much water you pour on its leaves, the tree cannot become truly healthy until its roots are nourished. In the same way, lasting healing begins by addressing the root cause instead of only covering the symptoms. Your body is not simply a machine made of muscles and bones. It is a living temple that deserves love, care, and respect. The first step toward healing is not fear. It is awareness. When you begin listening to your body with patience instead of frustration, you open the door to understanding, balance, and a healthier life. Let me share a simple story that beautifully explains the power of self-awareness. There was a man named Anshuman who had struggled with poor health for most of his life. He suffered from asthma, frequent stomach problems, and constant tiredness that never seemed to go away. He visited many doctors, took different medicines, practiced yoga, and tried several treatments, but nothing brought him lasting peace. One day, while feeling completely hopeless, he met an old monk sitting quietly beside a river. The monk listened patiently as Anshuman described every illness and every failed treatment. When he finished speaking, the monk smiled gently and said only one sentence. "Listen to your body." Your illness is not your enemy. It is a message. Those simple words stayed in Anshuman's heart. The very next morning, he returned to the river before sunrise. He sat in silence, closed his eyes, and simply observed his breathing without trying to change it. He paid attention to the sensations in his body instead of fighting them. At first, nothing seemed different. His mind wandered, and he became impatient. But he continued the practice every day. After several days, he began to notice small changes. His breathing felt calmer. His body felt lighter. His mind became quieter, and for the first time in many years, he felt deeply connected to himself. As the weeks passed, he also started making healthier choices, resting when his body needed rest, eating more mindfully, and reducing unnecessary stress. Gradually, his energy returned, and his overall health improved. Whether or not every illness follows the same path, the lesson from this story is timeless. Healing often begins the moment we stop seeing our body as an enemy and start treating it as a wise friend. When we learn to listen with patience instead of fear, we discover that our body has been guiding us toward balance all along. The second secret of healing is meditation, and it is much simpler than most people imagine. Many people think meditation means sitting for hours with a completely empty mind, but that is not true. Meditation is simply the practice of gently bringing your attention back to the present moment. It is about becoming aware of your breath, your thoughts, and the quiet space that exists within you. Paramahansa Yogananda often taught that when the mind becomes calm, the body naturally begins to regain its balance. Think about what happens when you are worried or under stress. Your breathing becomes short and fast. Your muscles become tight. Your heart beats faster, and your body stays in a constant state of tension. Over time, this stress can affect your sleep, digestion, energy, and overall well-being. But when you sit quietly, close your eyes, and begin to breathe slowly and naturally, something beautiful happens. Your mind starts to settle, your muscles relax, and your body receives a chance to rest and recover. Modern research also suggests that regular meditation can help reduce stress, improve emotional well-being, and support better sleep and overall health. You do not need any special equipment or years of experience to begin. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably with your spine straight, close your eyes, and simply notice your breath as it gently flows in and out. Do not worry if your mind begins to wander, because that is completely natural. Each time you notice your thoughts drifting away, gently bring your attention back to your breathing without judging yourself. With regular practice, even for just a few minutes each day, you may begin to experience greater peace, clearer thinking, and a deeper connection with yourself. Meditation is not about escaping life. It is about returning to yourself, where true peace, strength, and healing quietly begin. The next step in the healing journey is understanding the deep connection between the mind, emotions, and the body. Many people focus only on physical symptoms, but they often forget that emotional pain can also affect their health. Feelings such as fear, anger, guilt, sadness, disappointment, or loneliness can stay hidden inside us for many years. Even when we do not speak about them, our bodies may continue carrying that emotional burden. Paramahansa Yogananda taught that true healing begins when we bring harmony not only to the body but also to the mind and the heart. Let us imagine the story of a woman named Anjali. She had been facing a serious illness for a long time. Along with following her doctor's advice and medical treatment, she decided to begin a simple meditation practice every morning before sunrise. During one of her quiet meditation sessions, she asked herself a sincere question: what is my illness trying to teach me? At first, there was only silence. But over time, she realized she had been carrying years of unspoken pain, stress, and emotional wounds. Instead of pushing those feelings away, she allowed herself to cry, forgive the people who had hurt her, and most importantly, forgive herself. As the months passed, she felt emotionally lighter, mentally stronger, and more peaceful while continuing her treatment. Her story reminds us that emotional healing and physical healing often go hand in hand. We cannot always change what happened in our past, but we can choose how we respond to it today. When we release resentment, practice self-compassion, and allow our hearts to heal, we create a healthier environment for both the mind and the body. Healing is not only about removing pain. It is also about restoring inner peace, because a peaceful mind often becomes the strongest foundation for a healthier and more balanced life. The third secret of healing is the power of faith, positive intention, and gratitude. Paramahansa Yogananda taught that our thoughts have a powerful influence on the way we experience life. This does not mean that positive thinking alone can cure every illness or replace medical treatment. Instead, it means that a hopeful and peaceful mind can become a powerful partner in the healing journey. Think about the difference between living with fear and living with hope. When we constantly tell ourselves, "I will never get better," or "nothing can help me," our minds become filled with stress, worry, and hopelessness. But when we choose to believe that healing is possible, even while facing challenges, we create a healthier mental and emotional environment. Imagine a young man named Deepak who was recovering from a serious liver illness. Every day, while continuing his doctor's treatment and following healthy habits, he stood in front of a mirror and repeated simple words with complete sincerity. He would say, "My body is healing. I am becoming stronger every day. Every cell in my body is filled with new life." As he spoke these words, he imagined his body becoming healthier and stronger. Whether the improvement came from medicine, lifestyle changes, his positive mindset, or a combination of all these factors, his hopeful attitude gave him the strength to continue his healing journey without giving up. Gratitude is equally important. Each morning, take a moment to thank your body for everything it does for you. Thank your heart for beating without rest. Thank your lungs for every breath. Thank your mind for every new opportunity to learn and grow. Gratitude shifts our attention from what is missing to what is already working in our lives. When faith, hope, gratitude, healthy habits, and proper medical care come together, they create a strong foundation that supports both emotional well-being and the body's natural ability to recover and heal. Now let us bring everything together. Throughout this journey, we have explored three simple yet powerful spiritual principles inspired by the teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda. The first was learning to listen to your body with patience and awareness instead of ignoring its signals. The second was practicing meditation and mindful breathing to calm the mind and create inner balance. The third was developing faith, gratitude, and a positive attitude while continuing to follow healthy habits and proper medical care. When these three principles come together, they help create harmony between the body, the mind, and the spirit. True healing is not always about making pain disappear overnight. It is about slowly restoring balance in every part of your life. Just as a seed does not become a strong tree in a single day, healing also takes time, patience, consistency, and self-compassion. There will be days when you feel encouraged and days when progress seems slow, but every healthy choice you make is a step forward. Every peaceful breath, every moment of meditation, every act of forgiveness, every nutritious meal, every good night's sleep, and every positive thought becomes part of your healing journey. Remember that your body is not working against you. It is working for you every single moment, repairing, protecting, and supporting you in ways you may never even notice. Treat your body with kindness instead of criticism. Speak to yourself with love instead of fear. Trust the process without expecting instant results. Continue seeking professional medical advice whenever needed, while also caring for your emotional and spiritual well-being. When you choose to live with greater awareness, inner peace, gratitude, and hope, you create the best possible environment for healing to unfold naturally. The journey begins with one conscious breath, one small decision, and one quiet moment of listening to the wisdom that has always existed within you. As we come to the end of this journey, take a quiet moment to reflect on everything we have explored today. Remember, your body is not your enemy. It is your greatest companion, working silently every second to protect you, support you, and help you live your life. Every breath you take is a reminder that life is flowing through you, and every heartbeat is an invitation to slow down, become aware, and reconnect with your true self. The wisdom of Paramahansa Yogananda reminds us that lasting healing begins when the body, mind, and soul come into harmony through awareness, meditation, faith, gratitude, and loving care for ourselves. These practices are not meant to replace proper medical advice or treatment, but they can become powerful companions on your journey toward greater peace, balance, and well-being. I hope this video has inspired you to take even one small step toward caring for yourself with more patience, compassion, and awareness. Now I would love to hear from you. Which part of today's message touched your heart the most? Have you ever experienced the healing power of meditation, mindful breathing, gratitude, or simply listening to your body? Please share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below, because your story may inspire someone else who is quietly searching for hope. Also, tell me what topic you would like me to cover in the next video. Is there a spiritual question, a teaching of Paramahansa Yogananda, a meditation practice, a healing topic, karma, chakras, relationships, or any life challenge you would like us to explore together? Your suggestions help shape the future of this channel. If you found value in this video, please support the channel by leaving a like, subscribing, and sharing this message with someone who may need it today. Thank you for being here, for spending this time with me, and for walking this path of inner growth together. Until we meet again, may peace, wisdom, and divine light always guide your heart.